Blissfulness Vibes, the frequency of inner joy. Blissfulness vibes are more than just fleeting feelings of pleasure or momentary excitement. They are a deep, sustained frequency of well-being that radiates from the inside out, a subtle, serene resonance that aligns mind, body, and spirit with the now. To live in bliss is to dwell in harmony with life's ever-unfolding flow, free from the push and pull of resistance and desire. Blissfulness vibes arise when we tune into the essence of who we are beyond ego, beyond thought. Pure awareness, pure joy. What is bliss? Bliss is not happiness that depends on external circumstances. It is not found in objects, achievements, or relationships. True bliss is causeless. It is your natural state when the mind is quiet, the heart is open, and the being is fully present. In Sanskrit, the word for bliss is Ananda, often used to describe the divine quality of the soul, limitless, luminous, eternal joy. Blissfulness vibes are the energetic expression of that Ananda in daily life. When someone is living in bliss, they don't have to say much. Their energy communicates everything. It's in the way they walk, the peace in their eyes, their effortless laughter. It's a contagious presence that softens tension, opens hearts, and reminds others of their own inner light. The science and energy of bliss. From a scientific perspective, blissful states are associated with elevated levels of serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin, chemicals that govern mood, bonding, and contentment. But beyond brain chemistry, there's an energetic field to bliss. Just as anger or fear can be felt in a room without a word being spoken, so too can peace and joy. Bliss operates on a high vibrational frequency. When you're radiating blissfulness vibes, your energy field becomes coherent, magnetic, and healing. This is why spiritual masters and deeply meditative individuals are often described as having a glow. Their inner state alters the space around them. Bliss is not selfish. It ripples. It blesses others without trying. It's the most generous form of presence. Tuning into blissfulness vibes. To cultivate blissfulness vibes is not about effort, but surrender. You don't chase bliss. It arises naturally when you stop interfering with your natural state. Here are pathways that open the door to bliss. Presence in the now. Bliss is found only in the present moment. When you're fully here, not thinking of the past or projecting into the future, life becomes vivid, spacious, and kind. The now is always enough. Gratitude. Gratitude tunes your heart to the frequency of appreciation. It dissolves scarcity and expands joy. When you are thankful, even for the small things, a warm cup of tea, the breeze on your skin, bliss starts to flow. Meditation. Sitting in silence allows you to drop beneath the surface noise of thought and emotion. In stillness, you discover the joy that doesn't need a reason. You reconnect with your source. Authenticity. When you live true to yourself, your values, your voice, your vibe, there's a natural lightness. Pretending, pleasing, or performing for others dims your energy. Bliss thrives in authenticity. Compassion and connection. Bliss grows in relationships that are real, loving, and mutual. When your heart opens to another, when you give without keeping score, bliss circulates like a warm current. Movement and breath. The body is a sacred vehicle for bliss. Through dance, yoga, or conscious breathing, you awaken dormant energies. The body begins to vibrate with joy when it is not suppressed but celebrated. Surrender and trust. Letting go of control, embracing life as it comes, and trusting in a greater intelligence dissolves anxiety. Bliss blossoms in the soil of surrender. Obstacles to bliss. The main barriers to bliss are not outer conditions but inner habits, overthinking, judgment, fear, and identification with ego. When we believe we are just our roles, thoughts, or emotions, we feel separate and contracted. But when we drop these masks and return to the awareness that watches them, we come home to bliss. Another major block is the belief that bliss must be earned or deserved. But bliss is not a reward. It's your essence. It doesn't belong to the privileged or the perfect. It belongs to the real, the surrendered, the awake. Blissfulness as a lifestyle. Blissfulness vibes are not limited to meditation cushions or spiritual retreats. They can infuse your work, your cooking, your conversations. It is possible to live from bliss. This requires intention, awareness, and devotion, not to dogma, but to your own joy. To live a blissful life is to walk as if the universe is conspiring for your awakening. It means trusting the flow, laughing often, forgiving easily, and not taking things too personally. It means choosing peace over being right, choosing joy over fear, choosing now over later. Blissfulness as a lifestyle is about alignment, letting your inner state lead your outer actions. It means creating a rhythm that nourishes you. Enough rest, nature, stillness, expression, and connection. It's about prioritizing what uplifts your energy and letting go of what drains it. Sharing blissfulness vibes. When you embody bliss, you become a lighthouse. You don't need to teach or preach. Your joy becomes your message. Others feel safe, inspired, and uplifted just by being in your presence. As a happiness coach, this is your true power, not in fixing people's problems, but in helping them reconnect with the joy that's already within them. You can help others awaken bliss by holding space for silence and presence, asking reflective questions that shift attention inward, offering practices that quiet the mind and open the heart, celebrating progress no matter how small, living your own bliss unapologetically. Bliss is your birthright. In the end, blissfulness vibes remind us of who we are beyond the noise, eternal beings of love and light. Bliss is not an escape from life. It is life in its purest essence. Even amidst challenges, bliss can exist, not as denial, but as a deeper knowing that all is well, all is unfolding, all is grace. You don't have to wait to be blissful. Begin now. Close your eyes.
Take a slow breath.
Feel the heartbeat.
Smile.
This is it. You are here. You are alive. And that is already a miracle.